Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe before you leave. And if you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by to watch my latest video. Today's video is going to be a review on the PS Contour Crayon Trio. I don't really know if these have been tested that much or not. I don't really kind of want to check because I don't want to see anyone else's opinion on them. I want this to be as kind of unbiased as possible, I suppose, so I don't really want to see anyone else's opinion. But obviously these are from Penneys or Primark, and there is, never mind the wee lid, I swatched them just to make sure they were the right shade for me and it ripped. But there is a light and there's obviously a darker and then the darkest one. So there's one for highlight, one for bronzer and one for contour. So I'm just going to test these out today to see what they're like and to see if they work. And yeah, let's see if they're worth a buy or not. Before I do that, I'm just going to pop on some BB cream just to give the face a bit of a kind of a canvas already there, I suppose, just to kind of neutralize the skin as well, because obviously I'm quite red. So just to give the skin a wee bit of neutralization and to balance everything up. Okay, so now that that is done, I am going to start using these crayons. So I think I'll start with the highlight first and do all the places that need to be highlighted. Oh god, I don't know if this is going to be too dark for me or not. It's really creamy. It's actually so creamy. So this is actually like so creamy. I'm really impressed. So I just put that everywhere where I want to highlight, and it took the whole thing. So it does actually use quite a lot of product. I didn't think it was going to take the whole thing. So there's no more pencil on it now, which is a wee bit, I don't know, scary, but we'll go on to the contour. This is the darkest shade now, so I'm just going to put this in the places where I would normally contour. So this one didn't take up that much product, but it still took up a wee bit anyway. And now for the bronzer, I'm going to put the bronzer kind of in between the highlight and the contour shade, if that makes sense. I'm just kind of dashing it along here. It just gives a wee bit of a transition of colour, I suppose. Okay, so now that all that is set, I am going to blend everything in. It actually feels really nice on my face. Like, it doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't feel kind of wet or anything like that. It feels fine. I forgot, I'm going to contour my eyes as well to see what happens when I do that. So now I'm going to start blending it out. Now is the tricky part. The moment of truth. Oh no. It's really creamy, like so creamy that it just kind of starts to slide about whenever you're trying to blend it, which is annoying. And now, before I blend out that wee highlight, I'm going to start blending the contour. I'm just blending it and pushing it upwards. I'm going to go in with a brush just to blend everything together. Okay, so a brush actually blended that out really, really nicely. I didn't really like what the sponge was doing, but I actually don't know how I feel about this. Maybe if I put on a wee bit more of the highlight, I'll just try and put on a wee bit more of the highlight. Try and just highlight underneath my eyes. This is run down to the very bottom now, and I don't know how to get the rest of the product out because I can't twist it, or I don't know whether I need like a jumbo sharpener. I actually have no idea. It feels like plastic, so I don't know if sharpener would even work. So that's really annoying actually. So I'm just gonna grab the brush and blend that out. Okay, yeah, so that made it a wee bit better. The thing that I actually really noticed that I really do not like is the product is so creamy that whenever you're blending it in, it kind of goes everywhere. So I feel like the contour, whenever I was blending it out, I was blending upwards, but it was coming outwards, if that makes sense. I don't know, it kind of feels really muddy here. I'm actually going to set it with powder to see how it reacts with the powder. And I'm going to set the contour as well with this contour shade. Just go over where the marker was, just to make sure that everything is set. Also, because it was so creamy, I feel like it needs to be set with a contour shade or a bronzer shade, whatever. I'm going to set the under eye as well with some banana powder to see if that helps brighten it up. And that's it done. I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest. There's obviously some pros and cons. The cons are that I don't know how to get out the rest of the product. It's not very clear, so I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. And the fact that it is so creamy, like I love creamy products, don't get me wrong. I love creamy contours and stuff like that whenever you're using cream products for your contour and highlight. But I think that this is just too creamy because it's so creamy that it's slipping all over my face. But I like how the end result turned out. I really do like the end result, and I think that they do their job, but you just need to work a wee bit harder with them, I suppose. The pros are obviously the price. I think they're like €3 or something like that. So obviously the price of them, and the end result is actually really good. You just have to put a wee bit more time in, and I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind spending an extra 5 or 10 minutes or using a little less product or whatever. I don't mind. So that kind of thing wouldn't really bother me. So I actually really like these products. I would use them again, definitely. 100% I would use them again. I think that they are worth the money. I really do. I think that maybe a little goes a long way with them, because I was just piling them on and stuff, and obviously you don't need that much. So I think a little does go a long way, but I would definitely use them again. I like them. Yeah, I like them. I think they're worth the money. I think that they are really pigmented and they are creamy, but obviously, as I said, a little does go a long way because they do slip around your face. Maybe if you're one of those people that doesn't mind putting powder underneath your creams, then you could set the face first before you put them on, and maybe that would make them less creamy actually. But I really like them. I'll be using them again, and I think that they're worth a buy if you love experimenting with different products or the more affordable products and stuff like that. Then I think you should give them a go if you're into that sort of thing. This is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up so I know that you like these type of videos and to keep recording more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon.